Everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black, coming back once again to talk about the ESPN FPI rankings, the College Football Power Index ranking, which came out yesterday. All right, and if you looked at it, you already know where your team stand, right? And plus, it gives us Alabama fans something to talk about. All right, because you know our Alabama Crimson Tide is always in the midst of things when it comes to these rankings, and I mean all of them. Okay, so but anyway, they came out with the rankings, right? Not like this is preseason rankings, so this will change once the season starts. Okay, so can't put too much emphasis in it, man. But it is what it is. But the top 5 teams: Ohio State at number 1, Alabama Crimson Tide at number 2, Georgia Bulldogs at number 3, LSU Tigers at number 4, Texas Longhorns at number 5. So the SEC got 3 teams in the top 5. They got 7 teams in the top 25. The other teams out the SEC that made it is Tennessee at number 12, Ole Miss at number 16, Florida at 18, and Texas A&M at 19. Okay, but like I say, I'm only going to talk about the top 5. But mentioning Tennessee, they at number 12. So I know the Tennessee fans don't like that, considering they had the best season last year that they had in a long time. But still, Tennessee, it didn't get you a damn thing. I just want to point that out. So ain't no use in getting mad. Well, do something on a consistent basis, then you can have a damn gripe. But until then, shut your damn mouth, Tennessee fans. Now let's get on with this. But anyway, the way they get these projections is they use past production of the team, how much production is coming back, and they use the transfer portal statistics, who you brought in via the transfer portal. Once they get all that and they calculate it, they simulate the season, the upcoming seasons, 20,000 times in order to create they official projections. All right, they simulate this the next season 20,000 times. That's a whole damn lot. Does it really take that much? I don't freaking know. And guess what? I really don't care. But anyway, so they got Ohio State number 1. All right, granted, you know Ohio State, they losing C.J. Stroud. All right, got to find them a quarterback. But they do got Igbuka coming back at the wide receiver position. Matter of fact, Igbuka went over 1,100 yards last season with 10 touchdowns before he went down with injury. Then they got Marvin Harrison Jr. coming back. Had over 1,200 yards receiving with 14 touchdowns. So that's a lot of production coming back. Plus they got Mayan Williams coming back at the running back position. He ran for 825 yards last year and 14 touchdowns, right? So they got him coming back. Plus Travion Henderson running back. He's coming back. He was injured last year. So they got a lot of production on the offensive side to come back, all right? And these rankings right here, the Football Power Index rankings, is giving Ohio State an 82% chance of making the college football playoff and a 37% chance of winning it all. 37% is a lot, man. So it is what it is. So they holding a big lead over the Alabama and Georgia as far as projections to win the national championship. So it is what it is, though. We'll see how it all falls once the season starts. So it is what it is. So Ohio State, took the number 1 position. Number 2, our Alabama Crimson Tide. Matter of fact, let me point this out. Between the number 3 and the number 4 position, right, the chances of making the playoff dropped from 62% to 34%, and from 19% to 6% for winning the national championship. So between number 3 team and number 4 team. So hey, that's a big drop off. But at number 2, we got our Alabama Crimson Tide. And just like Ohio State, we losing a dynamic quarterback, man, in Bryce Young. So, and we got to find us a damn quarterback. But we are returning a lot of production. Plus, we got, some good players out the transfer portal. So, I think we're going to be all right. Returning production at running back. Got down there every one of them. Nobody left but Jahmyr Gibbs. So, we got Jason McClellan, Roydell Williams, Jamarian Miller. Got Justice Haynes there making noise. Plus, we got, what's the name, coming in. Richard Young, another 5-star running back. So, but Justice Haynes is already making noise. Say it's going to be hard to keep him off the field. So we got all of them. So that's good. Plus, we got most of our wide receiver core from last year coming back. Plus, we added Malik Benson, and he's making a lot of noise in the spring. Malik Benson, he came up via the transfer portal. So we looking good right there. We looking good. For us running backs and wide receivers, we won't have no problem. So like I said, we returning a lot on the defensive side of the ball too. So it's Alabama at number 2. At number 3, the Georgia Bulldogs, right? I don't know how Georgia ain't at number 1. That's just me. I think they should be at number 1, being that they coming off a national championship, going 15-0. You using the past production now. If you wanted to take it back to 2021, no team has been playing better football the past 2 years than the Georgia Bulldogs, and they beating everybody by a long shot as far as how they've been playing the past 2 seasons. No matter that we think they have it easy as far as the schedule, but they've been playing damn good football. But anyway, they returning a lot of production too. Plus, they brought in some nice transfer guys. So nice guys via the transfer portal, I'll just say. But returning, all right. I had it wrote down, but anyway, they returning Dejon Edwards as running back. Who else they returning? Branson Robinson as a running back. Kendall Milton, I believe he's returning. So that's at the running back position. All right. And then they return Rosemary Jackson, wide receiver, Ladd McConkey, wide receiver. Plus they picked up Ra Thomas via the transfer portal and Dominique Lovett via the transfer portal. 2 outstanding wide receivers, one from Missouri, one from Mississippi State. So they returning a lot on offense and they returning a lot on defense. Plus they got these transfer guys. So it is what it is. But just like Ohio State and Alabama, they losing their quarterback in Stetson Bennett. So, but they got Carson Beck. Look like he's going to be pretty good for them. So, hey, they doing their thing. But like I said, I don't know how Georgia ain't number 1 in this poll. This beats me, but it is preseason, so it really don't matter. All right, they're at number 3. All right, at number 4, you got LSU. All right. Even though LSU lost 4 games last season, they seem to made it here at number 4 some kind of way. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. And hey, it might wind up being that way. Brian Kelly is doing his thing over there. Their quarterback is returning. Jaden Daniels, he's returning. All right. So, and then Brian Kelly, he done addressed a lot of stuff via the transfer portal, especially on defense. So they're doing their thing. I really didn't even look into LSU. I know Jaden Daniels coming back, and I think Jaden Daniels will be a better quarterback than he was this year. That's my opinion. But other than that, I really didn't look too much into LSU. Because guess what? All I know, they lost 4 games last year, and they still getting a lot of praise. And I just don't understand. Anybody else lose 4 games, they down and out. You let Alabama lose 4 games in a season. Oh, my goodness. Everybody will be on them. But somehow they praising LSU. But hey, it is what it is. It bees that way sometimes. And at number 5, we got Texas. All right. Texas, their starting quarter went down last year, and they wind up losing 4 or 5 games. whatever. But they put them at number 5. They got a lot of production coming back. Like I say, they got Quinn Ewers coming back. Who else? Quinn Ewers. They got I wrote all this shit down. But anyway, they got Quinn Ewers coming back. They got Xavier Worthy coming back. Nice wide receiver. A stud. They added A.D. Mitchell. He's coming back. I mean, not coming back, but they added A.D. Mitchell via the transfer portal. Another stud wide receiver. Came from the Georgia Bulldogs. Matter of fact, he caught a touchdown in the national championship in 2021 against my great Alabama Crimson Tide. But that's all right. That's in the past. We don't talk about the past. I'm just saying. But anyway. But yeah, they got A.D. Mitchell via the transfer portal, man. That was a good pickup. But in saying that, they lost Bijan Robinson, and they lost Roquan Johnson at the running back position. So we don't know what their running back's going to look like this year. But I can guarantee you that wide receiver core might be off the chain. It might. But Quinn Ewers, he have the tendency to be up and down at times. Okay, so, but those are your top 5. Ohio State, my Alabama Crimson Tide coming in behind them at number 2. The Georgia Bulldogs at number 3. The LSU Tigers at number 4. And the Texas Longhorns at number 5. So Tennessee, you come in and almost in the middle of the pack. Just a bit above the middle. But guess what? I don't give a damn what you did last year. You have no gripe or no say-so or no case to say, hey, we should be higher than number 12. No, you don't have nothing to say. When you do some shit on a consistent basis, then you can gripe. You did it for 1 year. 1 fucking year, okay? So it is what it is. And guess what? When it's all over with, I don't think you'll be at number 12. I think you'll be at the bottom of the damn barrel, Tennessee. Roll damn Tide.